Born in San Francisco, California on February 24, 1955 to Abdul Fattah John and Shaibal, from being adopted by uneducated couples Paul and Clara Jobs to becoming a billionaire and one of the world's most famous entrepreneurs, Steve Jobs definitely has some secrets that made him hugely successful. But wait, why are some people very successful in life when most other people fail? It must be because successful people know, think, and do certain things which other people don't. Welcome to the Secrets of Success, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here. In this video, we bring to you Steve Jobs' 7 secrets of success. By secrets, we mean what he knows, thinks, and does that makes him very successful. Try to watch to the end of this video because secret number 6 can change your life completely. Secret number 1. Follow your passion. On June 12, 2005, while giving a speech at the Stanford University, Steve Jobs advised the young student, "Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do." In 2013, Forbes magazine reported on the poll saying, work is more often a source of frustration than fulfillment for nearly 90% of the world's workers. There are many studies which have put the percentage of people who hate their jobs between 80 to 92%. We should all cry and mourn because more than 80% of adults in our world hate Mondays to Fridays. Young people, do all you can to live your life doing what you truly have passion for. This will make you a happy man and as well make you succeed faster because you'll be able to put all your heart into your work. Secret number 2. Say no to 1,000 things. Keep your focus. In 1997, when Steve returned to Apple, Apple was close to bankruptcy. He took 300 products and condensed them to 10 within a 2-year period. Steve recognized that a truly successful company has to focus on its top strength and let everything else go. Remember the Pareto's 80-20 rules. Most of the things we waste time on don't matter. Either in your business or personal life, you must be able to identify the 20% activities, products, or efforts that bring in 80% of the results and concentrate on big stuffs alone. Learn how to say no to little things. Secret number 3. Don't be scared by death. When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." Steve Jobs said that after he survived pancreatic cancer. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life, Jobs said. Guess what the number 1 cause of life's failure is? You got it. Fear, fear, fear. So many people in our world have been imprisoned by fear. Unfortunately, the only thing to fear is fear itself. Young people, your life is shorter than you think it is. Just before you know it, you'll be old and weak. Now that you're young, fight hard. Get off the normal road. Go into the bush and create a road there. It's better you die young trying great things than to live long as a failure. Secret number 4. Identify with the kings to get the king's honor. In Apple's early days, Steve recognized that Palo Alto, California was the epicenter of innovative computer technology. Steve wanted his company to be associated with this place, but Apple was still headquartered out of a garage in nearby Los Altos. Jobs' solution was to set up a P.O. box in Palo Alto and hire a voice answering service. A potential client will get the impression that Apple was a big company in the heart of Silicon Valley, even though the truth was that it was still just 2 sweaty guys in a garage across town. Secret number 5. Surround yourself with great players. Throughout Steve's life, he chose people he is willing to partner his life with. He weeded people that are not contributing to his success out if they were there until they weren't. You'll never be perfect at it, and neither was Steve. But the key thing is that bozos sap energy from you and the best people in the company working with you. Bozos make bozo decisions. Bozos hire worse bozos beneath them. Stamp them out. Don't let them take root around you. Although Steve Jobs was tough on his employees, he always strived to only have the A players on his team. When he was creating the first Mac, he constantly was focused on bringing the best talents to the team in order to make the best product. He knew that A players wanted to work with A players and that it will draw more and more talented people to his company. Secret number 6. When life hits you, fire back. Welcome. This is the secret of success we promised will change your life. You see, one of the worst things to happen to Jobs was his very public dismissal from Apple in 1984, 10 years after he co-founded the company. To add to the humiliation, the board fired him at the behest of John Sculley, an executive Jobs himself had recruited and hired. Steve didn't fall back from his technology passion. Instead, he fell forward by starting over a new company, Next and Pixar, things that would never have happened if he hadn't been fired. And then, Apple figured out it needed him after all and brought him back by purchasing Next. If you are young as you watch this video, you might have a hope of the smooth future. It won't happen. I'm sorry. If you live long enough, you'll be hit, sometimes very hard, by life. This won't be because you're unfortunate. It's just because you're human. You must be strong and determined to fight through whatever life brings on your way. Secret number 7. Demand the best from people and you'll get it. One day, Jobs complained to Larry Kenyon, the engineer of the Macintosh OS, that it was taking too long to boot up. Kenyon explained why reducing the boot up time wasn't possible, but Jobs cut him off. If it would save a person's life, could you find a way to shave 10 seconds off the boot time? He then showed on a whiteboard that if the Mac had 5 million users and it took 10 seconds extra to turn it on every day, that added up to 300 million or so hours a year, the equivalent of at least 100 lifetimes a year. After a few weeks, Kenyon had the machine booting up 28 seconds faster. Agreed, Steve Jobs was criticized for being a touch guy. However, anyone who has ever ran a company before knows that a product creator must be a perfectionist. If you think Larry Kenyon will be happy when Jobs challenged him to make Macintosh better, you are probably wrong. But after he was able to get it done, everyone will be happy. You must learn how to challenge people around you for them to bring out the best to the table all the time. Now, let's discuss which of the above lessons from Jobs' life makes more sense to you. What other thing do you learn from Steve Jobs that are not mentioned in this video? Which other successful people will you like us to make a video about? Kindly drop your comment. If you love this video, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. And if you've not subscribed to our channel, subscribe now and turn on the notification, because we'll help you discover secrets of success from the world's best books and great people. We love you.